Hey out there, and welcome. I'm Kate, and I'm glad that you're here. Today's class is called Tap Class, inspired by some of my favorite people. We are going to do some movement today that is a little bit of tip-tappy, super fun. So grab a couple of blocks and a blanket if you want them. Find a quiet spot, roll out your mat, and let's get down to business. All right, so we are going to start on our backs. So go ahead and lay down. You're going to bend your knees, bring your feet flat. Take a couple of breaths here. Your hands can rest on your stomach. You can let them rest out to the side, palms up, palms down, any of the things. Just close your eyes and take a couple breaths. Give yourself the chance, the opportunity to check in and see what's going on. Mentally, physically, emotionally, all of the Lees, check in. All right, you're gonna let your arms come down by your sides, feet about hips distance apart. You're gonna work through a couple of rounds of cat and cow right here. So keep your butt on the floor, but when you inhale, you wanna feel your low back lift. And when you exhale, press your low back into the floor. Lengthen your tailbone toward your heels. Oh, and just rock like this, little kind of pelvic tilts. To wake up that connection between breath and movement. Give your low back a little massage if it's feeling tight. And you can even start to feel your core squeeze, right? When you exhale, feel your belly button pull back. And just a few more of these. Nice and easy. Last one. At the end of this exhale, you're gonna lift your feet off the mat. Take your hands to the fronts of your thighs, and we're gonna take that core work a little bit deeper, right? So when you exhale, feel your thighs press into your hands, hands into your thighs, and squeeze. Inhale, relax, and exhale, squeeze. And just keep that going. You can keep your head down. It's my favorite variation. If you wanna go a little more, you can lift up and squeeze. I'm a fan of keeping my head down, not gonna lie. So you get to pick a few more here. And nobody is watching, right? So if you want the squeezes to be gentle today, then so be it, right? Couple more. Last one. Beautiful. Plant your feet. Arms alongside your body. Lift your hips this time and just find a gentle bridge. Stretch it out. When you exhale, lower your hips back down to the floor. You're gonna pull your knees in again. We're gonna add on to that, right? So take a breath in. When you exhale, same deal, squeeze. But we're gonna alternate now. Inhale, take your left leg, stretch it out. Exhale, just squeeze the right leg. Inhale that left leg in. Exhale, both legs squeeze. Inhale, right leg out. Exhale, left leg squeeze. Inhale through center. Exhale both. We're gonna do 5 on each side, so here we go. Bring it in, and now both. Here's 2. Right leg out. And squeeze. Left leg. And squeeze. Both. And squeeze. Kick that right leg out. Here's 3. And squeeze. Both, and squeeze. Kick that left leg, and squeeze. Oh, both, and squeeze. Right leg kicks, here's 4, and squeeze. And squeeze. Here's the last one on this left side. Both squeeze. Kick that right leg out, and squeeze. Drop your right foot to the floor, drop your left foot to the floor. Arms alongside your body. Again, you're gonna press into your feet, lift your hips. This time, take your arms up, stretch them back. Keep your arms reaching back and start to lower yourself back onto the floor. Oh, kind of roll it down. Beautiful. Take your arms, bring them down by your sides. Here we go. Now you're gonna bring your left knee in again. Both hands or one hand to this thigh. You're gonna push and squeeze and maintain the push and squeeze. Feel your belly button pull back. Feel your back body press into the floor. Here we are. Take your right leg, lift it up. Keep this squeeze constant, pressing it in. You can keep your head on the floor. You can lift yourself up. It's entirely up to you. Take a breath. And then we're gonna lift and lower this right leg and squeeze it up and lower it down and squeeze it up. There's 2, we're going for 10. And squeeze. You got this. I already lost count. I think we're halfway there. 5 more. 5. Oh, 4. We'll count here. Keep squeezing that left leg in. 2. Oh. Last one, keep that right leg lifted, drop your left foot to the floor, interlace your fingers behind that right thigh, stretch it up, point and flex. Oh, roll it out. And then bring that right leg into a half happy baby. Yeah. From here, now we're gonna roll up to sit. And bring this leg in. And maybe a little cradle across. You can grab hand to knee into foot. You can forklift underneath. You can come into this leg baby, whatever works for you. Just feel your spine lengthen up as you rock here. All right, so lean your weight back. Pull this left leg in. Cross your ankle. You're gonna roll your shoulders back. Hands behind you, fingertips point in or toward the long edge of your mat. Push into this left heel, lift your hips. Tailbone long. Take your right leg, kick it up. Here's our tap. You're gonna bring it down and drag it back up and lower and drag it up. Feel your low ribs pull in toward your hips and your hips squeeze in toward your low ribs. We're giving that core a workout here. 3, 2, and 1. Cross it over. Set your butt all the way back down onto the floor. Agni Sambhasana, bring this left leg across. Ankle to knee here, you know, somewhere in the vicinity of. Lengthen up and maybe there's a fold forward. All right, lean it back. You're gonna step your right foot in front of your left shin. Shift your weight forward. Now step that left foot back. Inhale, get long here. When you exhale, drop your back knee. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, pull it back. Ardha Hanuman. You got it. Slide your sitting bones back behind you. Rock it forward again. You're gonna plant that left hand to the floor. This left leg's gonna kick all the way through. You can grab a block underneath your left hand. We're going for it. Boom. Lay all the way back. Pull your right leg in. Both hands to the front of that thigh or just the right one, whatever works for you. Keep this squeeze the entire time, hand to thigh, thigh to hand. 10 little lifts here. Left leg's gonna go down and then back up and down and up. Keep it rolling. You can bring your head up if you want to add a little squeeze through the upper torso there. Halfway there. We got 3 more. 2 more. Last one. Drop this right foot to the floor. Interlace your fingers behind your left thigh. Roll out your ankle. A little point and flex. Yeah. Then half happy baby here. You got it. Here we go. Kick this foot into your hand. We're gonna roll it up. Seated, half happy baby. Pull it in. And then bring it across, right? You can grab for your foot. You can come into a leg baby. You can forklift. Just flex this left foot. Feel your chest lift. Don't sink down into it. Stay high. What? Stay lifted in your chest. Oh, yeah. Here we go, lean back. Slide that right leg in. Hands behind you, figure four right here, roll your shoulders back. Press into that right heel, lift your hips. Oh, you got it. We're gonna do our dips. Ready? Take your left leg, lift it up, and then dip it down. Squeeze in as you lift. And lower. And lift. We're just going for 5, so 3 more. 3, 2, we're like Rockettes here. And 1, cross it over. Lift those hips. Then send them all the way back down. Agni Sambhasana here, right? Shins parallel to the front edge of the mat. Flex your feet. Lengthen up, and maybe there's a bit of a fold here. Yep. 1 more breath. All right, you're gonna step your left foot forward. Shift your weight, here we go. Step this right leg all the way back. Inhale. When you exhale, lower the back knee. Ah, nice full breath here. Scissor those inner thighs, even as you stretch your chest forward. And then pull it back, Ardha Hanuman, half splits. Blocks under your hands if you want them. Sometimes the hamstrings demand it. Inhale, rock it forward. This right hand's gonna plant. You're gonna kick your right leg all the way through again. All the way onto your back. Full on happy baby. Yeah. Ready? We're gonna roll up into a Malasana. Yes, we are. Here we go. Forward and back. Come all the way up, plant those feet. Oh, lift your butt. All right, press into the floor, straighten your legs, Uttanasana. Find that fold. Feel the backs of your thighs stretch up. Oh. Inhale, halfway lift, nice long flat back. Exhale and fold. Press the floor away, come all the way up. Urdhva Hastasana, reach it out, stretch up. Exhale, dive all the way back down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, downward facing dog. Step it back. If you want to hop through, that's cool. Take your right leg, lift it up, reach it back behind you. When you exhale, pull your knee into your nose. Inhale, kick it back. Knee to that right side tricep, aim high. Inhale, up and back. Now knee to the tricep, same side, or toes tap the wrist. Oh, up and back. Yowza. All right, step that right foot wide. Come on into your lizard lunge, but keep your back knee lifted. Just rock a little bit here. Forward and back. All right, take your right arm, reach it straight forward. We're gonna tap back knee to elbow here. You ready? Here we go. Shift your weight into that right foot. Pull the left knee and tap. Step it back. Pull it in. Step it back. 1 more, pull it in. Step it back, reach up for just a moment, find a big twist here, and then bring your right hand down to the inside of your right foot. We're gonna spin it through the middle, Prasarita Padottanasana, wide leg fold. Why, hello. Walk your fingertips forward, feel your hips pull back. Plant your right hand right underneath your nose. Inhale, lengthen your spine. When you exhale, take your left arm, reach it up. This right hip wants to kind of dip and come along. See if you can keep this right hip lifting toward the sky. It might take you out of the twist a little bit, but that's okay. Just play with it. Oh. All right, this left arm's gonna thread underneath. Grab for the outside edge of your right leg. Spin your gaze to the top edge of your mat. You can walk your right hand forward. Oh. Release that, walk your hands underneath you now. Pop the heels in. Sink your hips, come on up into goddess pose. Sorry my back is to you, but we're just gonna hang out here for a moment, right? Just kind of rock a little bit side to side. Sink your hips. Keep your inner thighs working open, right? Tailbone nice and long down. Reach those arms up. A couple more breaths here. Notice when you want to panic and you want to get out. See if you can take a breath. Stay a little longer. Here we go. We're gonna open it up, warrior two to the top edge of the mat. Side angle. Take your top arm alongside your ear. From side angle, half moon, shift into your right foot, grab a block if you want it. Here we go, Ardha Chandrasana, press the floor away, work your inner left thigh. Take your top arm alongside your ear. We're gonna tap elbow to knee. Boom, and reach. And boom, tap, and reach. You're gonna tap and hold, elbow to knee. Come all the way up to stand. Nesting pigeon. Oh, hook your left ankle over the top of your right thigh. If you fall out, just come right back in. Nothing so bad that we have to, you know, get out of it completely. Just come right back in. Grab the outside edge of your foot with your right hand. Come on up. The focus is intense in here. Cut it with a knife. Kick that left foot forward. Reach your left hand back. Press into the floor with your right foot. Feel your chest lift. Yes. Keep those toes lifted, but release the foot. Swing it all the way back. Crescent lunge. Inhale. Exhale, hands to the floor. Oh, take your right leg up and back. Give it a little shake. Oh, we're gonna pigeon. Bring it forward. Inhale, lengthen it up. Exhale, bring it forward. Soften your shoulders. Take a breath. One more breath here. Slide your hands underneath you. Tuck your back toes. We're gonna come up into plank with this right knee drawn into your chest. Sink it down. And then drag it back up. Sink it down. Drag it back up. One more. Kick it up and back. Down dog split. Then rock it forward. Float those right toes right above the floor. And vinyasa. That was a rough landing. Oh. Downward facing dog. Okay, second side. Here we are. Take your left leg, lift it up, stretch it back. Inhale. Knee to nose, pull it in. Kick it back. Bring it to that left side tricep. Bring it high. Kick it up and back. Now knee to tricep again, or you can take those left toes, tap them to your wrist. And then kick it up and back. Oh, step wide. Come into this high lizard. And rock here, back and forth. All right, you're gonna shift your weight into this right hand here. Left arm reaches forward, elbow to knee, give a tap. Kick it back, elbow to knee. Kick it back, elbow to knee. Kick it back and then open it into a twist. Left hand comes down to the inside. Walk yourself through center. Prasarita Padottanasana, wide leg fold. Shake it up. That left hand's gonna come right underneath your nose. Inhale, lengthen your spine. When you exhale, we're gonna twist to the right. Ready? Now this left hip is gonna wanna dip. See if you can keep that lifting up. Oh, big breath here. Right leg's gonna sail through. Grab the outside edge of that left foot, that left leg. Walk your left hand forward. Give yourself a big old twist. Release. Through center. Oh, here we go. Pop your heels in. Goddess, come on up. Yeah. Take a second. You can bring your hands to your thighs. Let yourself rock a little side to side. Okay, tailbone down. Feel your chest lift. Inner thighs keep opening. Take your arms, reach them up. And we're gonna hang here for a few breaths. This is like panic pose, right? Because your quads immediately start talking. They're immediately like screaming, we're gonna die. This is the worst thing to ever happen on the whole planet. It's right here. And it's happening in your legs. But I think we're gonna be okay. I like to hold my own hand. So if you wanna do that overhead, you can. If you wanna bring your palms to prayer, hands to your hips, we're gonna hold for a couple more breaths. Because like once the shaking starts, you know you're doing something all right. So let's stay. Okay? All right, we're gonna warrior two to that left leg. When you're ready, don't straighten those legs. Stay in it, stay in it. Side angle. Keep working that inner right thigh. Okay, we're gonna half moon here. So if you wanna grab a block, hop it up. Take your top arm, reach it alongside your ear. Elbow to knee here, give it a tap. And reach. And tap. And reach. Last one, we're gonna tap, keep that connection. Come all the way up. Hook that ankle on top of your thigh. Nesting pigeon. And your left hand's gonna grab the outside edge of that right foot. Come on up to stand. When you feel ready for it, that right foot can kick forward. Slide your right hand back. Press into the floor, feel your chest lift. Free the hand. Ooh. Crescent lunge. Inhale. Exhale, hands to the floor. Step it back, down dog split. Bring that left leg forward, pigeon. Find some length here. When you're ready, bring it out and over. A couple more breaths right here. Slide your hands underneath you. We're gonna come up into this plank, right? Pull your left knee into your chest. Then dip it down and bring it back up. And dip it down and bring it back up. Last one. Bring it up, kick it back. Okay, shift it forward, float those toes. Vinyasa. Pull it back, downward facing dog. Take your gaze forward, walk or hop, Uttanasana, bring it up. Halfway lift here. Exhale and fold. Press the floor away, come all the way up, inhale. Exhale, I'm gonna pull it in here. Okay, ready? Urdhva Hastasana, take it up. Utkatasana, find your chair. All right, I'm gonna shift your weight into your right foot here. You can bring your hands to prayer. My shoulders are tight today. Come onto the ball of that left foot. All right, from here, you're gonna keep your weight in this right leg, but take your left foot and tap it back. And then bring it forward. And tap it back. And bring it forward. Tap it back. And then bring it forward. And then we're gonna step it back. Crescent lunge. Inhale, rear arms up. Then interlace your fingers. Take your hands behind your head. Feel your low ribs pull down and your chest lift up. Okay, we're gonna keep the arms just like this and come into warrior three. You ready? This is the fun part. Yes, Vira three. Work that inner left thigh. Pull your belly in, elbows stay lifted. Come all the way up now, drag your left knee into your chest and tap your right elbow toward your left knee. We're using that loosely, then kick it back. Warrior 3. Come on up again. Tap that left knee. Right elbow. Kick it back, Warrior 3. Slow and steady. This is hard, I know. Come on up, one more tap. Kick it back, Warrior 3. Be patient and breathe. Step it all the way back. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, take them out to the side. And you're gonna spin your chest to the right. Drop that right hand to your left thigh. Sweep your left arm up. Exalted warrior, inhale. Exhale, cross this elbow over. You got it. Gaze forward. Gonna shift your weight. Elbow stays connected with the knee. Can you come on up into a warrior 3 right here? Step your left foot next to your right. Prayer chair. Inhale yourself through center. Exhale, sink your butt all the way to the floor. Find your boat. Ooh. Take your right heel, tap it down. Exhale, lift it back up. Right heel down. You want to challenge? Lift it up, keep it straight. Lower it down. Lift it back up. 3 more. Last one. Here we go. Ready? Plant your feet. Oh, take your hands behind you, roll your shoulders back. Now, we're gonna have a little more fun. You ready? Lift it up, a reverse table, or reverse plank here. Okay, press into that right heel. Lift your left leg up. Set it back down. Lift it up. Set it down. Lift it up. Oh, set it down. Keep those hips lifting as high as you can. Lift it up. Oh, set it down. Last one. Set it down. Butt to the floor. Oh, panic definitely sets in. Come on up. Stretch it out and over. Paschimottanasana. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, take it out and over. Slowly make your way up. Pull your heels in. Downward facing dog. Vinyasa here if you want it. It's up to you. I'm gonna meet you in down dog. And then look forward. On your exhale, make your way to the top. Halfway lift. And fold. Press the floor away. Urdhva Hastasana. Inhale, reach it up. When you exhale, come right into that chair. Hands to prayer here. Shift into your left foot. Come onto the ball of the right one. Keep your weight in this left side. Take your right foot, tap it back. Bring it forward. Tap it back. Bring it forward. Tap it back. Bring it forward. You're gonna step it all the way back. Crescent lunge. We're liking this tap class, right? Bend your elbows, interlace your fingers behind your head. Anything but this part. Here we go. Oh, feel yourself curl up and back. Kick a little energy through that right heel. All right, come on up. Warrior 3, just like this. You got this. Elbows stay lifted, shoulder blades in your back. Your warrior 3 can be your toes on the floor if this feels crazy. It's all good. Come on up, drag your right knee in. Oh, it's a struggle. Elbow to knee. Kick it back through warrior 3. You can do it. Stay with me. Pull your knee in. And cross. We've got just one more. Yes, pull it in. And cross. Warrior 3. Let's try to stick the landing. Yes, crescent lunge. Take your arms out to the sides. Oh, we're gonna tip over. Spin yourself to the left, exalted warrior. Scoop your tailbone, feel that right side. Lengthen into your fingertips. And then right elbow to this left knee. Keep that right thigh lifted. Spin your chest toward your thumbs. Take your gaze to this left foot. We're gonna come into warrior 3 right here. Shift. Press the floor away. Lift this right leg up. Step it in, prayer chair. Oh. Inhale through center, Utkatasana. Exhale, butt all the way down to the floor. Boop. Find your boat. Okay, now this left leg is gonna tap down. Knee bent or leg straight, bring it back up, just for 5. And 4. Hands to the floor if you want it. 3. 2. Last one. Bring that heel to the mat. Right heel follows, hands behind you, roll your shoulders back. Lift your chest. This is the last bit of hard. You're gonna press into your heels. Lift your hips. That left heel is gonna stay rooted down now. Fire up that left side hamstring and then bring it up. Right leg kicks and lowers. And kick and lower. 3 more. You got this. And kick. Last one. Oh. Lift your hips, lift your hips, lift your hips. Set them all the way back down. Inhale, lengthen up. Exhale, fold yourself over your legs. You got it. Curl yourself up and roll all the way down onto your back. Drag your knees into your chest. Take them wide and rock a little bit here. And a happy baby. Let your shoulder blades settle into the floor. Let your tailbone lengthen. From here, you're gonna grab your big toes or the backs of your thighs. Kick your feet out. Feel your arm bones plug in. And just stretch a little bit through your heels here. See if you can lengthen your back body out onto the floor. And zip those legs up. Keep them lifted, but let your arms come down by your sides. Roll out your ankles for a moment here. Little legs in space. And pull your knees into your chest. Arms out to the sides. Let your knees fall over to the right. Inhale it up through center. Exhale your knees to the left. And bring it up through the middle. Pause here. If there's anything else you want to do before we rest, then go for it. If you're ready for it, you can stretch your legs out. Bring that blanket under your head. You can bring it over you if you want. We're going to take a few breaths right here in our Savasana. And stay here as long as you'd like. Of course, the longer the better, honestly. When you're ready to come out, you're going to deepen your breath and welcome subtle movements back through your fingers and your toes. And draw your knees into your chest. And roll to your right. And press into the strength of your arms and come on up. Find a comfortable seat here. A tall spine, a lifted heart. Feel your eyes close, and before you step into the rest of your day or move into whatever comes next, you can press your palms together to Anjali Mudra or bring a hand to your heart. Take a moment to bow your head and acknowledge your time here, to say a thank you to your body and your breath, and most of all to yourself for making the time. And I thank you for sharing some of your day with me. It's an honor and a privilege of mine. So thank you so much. Have a fantastic and wonderful day. I will see you next time.